I think it is absolutely ridiculous that people are so dumb to think, oh, you know how I'm gonna become a millionaire? I'm gonna save on my $4 coffee. Now, the next money tip for you to become a millionaire is to have coffee in affluent places. Just simply through osmosis, you're gonna start to get a feeling, you're gonna start to get an understanding for how do these people move? How do they carry themselves? You know, it's funny.
This is bro science. And because of osmosis, you're making money. As we all know, life's biggest value is making $1 million. Life is a race to $1 million. So this title is 7 money tips for teenagers to make $1 million. At this point, you are either a millionaire or you are millionless.
So you want to become a millionaire. So you watch all of the Tony Robbins seminars, you watch all these motivational videos. I mean, hey, you even think that your TikTok is a great place to get financial education. Well, listen up. In today's video, I'm going to share 7 personal money tips that I would give to you after 7 years of running a business and making tens of millions of dollars. And most importantly, I'm going to share stuff that you probably won't find anywhere else, because I'm not going to tell you, oh, don't buy Starbucks because, you know, heavens forbid you spend $4 on a coffee because you could make it for 30 cents at home. I'm not.
Shots at Graham Stephan. He just flamed that man. These are real tips, not just don't drink Starbucks. I'm excited. He set himself apart from the Graham Stephan, from those types of guys. So let's see what he has to say.
Give you any stupid scarcity-based advice that's built specifically for people that have no self-belief, no belief that they can actually go on and accomplish anything in life. No, I'm going to give you
abundance
7
mindset.
Practical things that you can and should implement from today. So the first step, if you want to become a millionaire, is stop drinking. First of all, think about how much money you have wasted, how much money you have spent on useless drinks at the bar, shots. So not only from a financial perspective, and you know, I told you earlier in this video, I think it is absolutely ridiculous that people are so dumb to think, oh, you know how I'm going to become a millionaire? I'm going to save on my $4 coffee. It's honestly some of this.
Okay, so I'm confused. I am confused here because he said you spend too much money on alcohol, which is like his alcoholic version of Graham Stephan's coffee. But now he's drawing the distinction here. Let's see what it is.
I have ever heard, and I guarantee you, any really high-level successful person will never give you advice like that. Whereas for alcohol, I would say don't spend money on it if you are trying to become the person that you want to become. Because listen, that's $4 compared to $40, $80, $150. You know, let's say you're having a fun night. You buy 5 cocktails for yourself. $15 a pop. Great. $75. Let's say you cover it for your friend. You get a little drunk, you get a little woozy, and you're like, you know what? I'll get this one. Great. You've just wasted $150 on alcohol. And don't forget, you would have had to earn something closer to, depends on where you live, $200 to $250 in order to actually make that money, because the rest goes to tax.
So he shot a high number of $150 for drinking in one single night. Okay, a little high, but we'll give it to him. I think he's forgetting it's not a $4 coffee one day. Most people are spending money on coffee every single day. First of all, coffees aren't $4. They're just not. With inflation, we're talking about $5.50. Let's go $5.50 because we're going to be generous and give them $150. $5.50 times 30 is $165 in a month. So most people that are living paycheck to paycheck shouldn't be spending $165 a month on coffee that they can make for 30 cents at home. The same way. They shouldn't be spending $150 a month or $150 in one night at the club. I think most people wouldn't be spending that multiple nights in 1 month. They'd probably go once in the month. So they're actually very comparative financially, more than he thinks. And another big point from here is that he says no major millionaire is going to give you that advice that you're going to become majorly successful off of not spending on coffee. They won't. They won't say don't buy coffee to become successful, but they'll give you a roadmap on how to become successful. And then they'll say, but let's talk about your situation now. Oh, you're living paycheck to paycheck and you're spending $150 a month on coffee. Let's cut that out. Make that at home for 30 cents. It's the principle. If you're not able to save the money with what you have now, you're going to have trouble when you are, or if you are, wildly successful. And on top of that, the idea that you can save money from not spending on coffee is probably wildly more accessible than the idea that you are going to be in the top 1% of the 1%. Now, I know that is everybody's dream, and I hate to let you down. It's not going to happen for a lot of you. There's a reason it's the 1%. What's more practical is that you don't buy coffee. What's more practical is that you become a millionaire over net worth in your retirement. That is more practical. The idea that, oh, Jeff Bezos doesn't do this, so I'm going to go buy coffee is like, you're not Jeff Bezos, bud. You're not. He gets to buy coffee whenever he wants. He gets to build a Starbucks in his living room. But you aren't Jeff Bezos. You don't have billions of dollars. I shouldn't be spending money on coffee. You probably shouldn't be spending that much money on coffee. That's the principle. So this man just said the same he just said the same thing in a different way. It's absolutely stupid that these stupid gurus tell you to not spend money on coffee. That's a dumb idea. Don't spend money on drinking of the same amount that you would have spent on coffee.
Learn a high income skill. And this is why I keep beating on about that example of the $4 coffee. Because listen, people who are hell bent on the whole saving thing, for sure, I respect it. I just personally believe that I don't want to live a life of scarcity. I don't want to live a life where I don't have faith in my abilities to make more money. I think if you're...
This is the whole abundance mindset thing. You have to remember, you're not on a moral high ground because you don't want to live your life that way. Some people need to. So to sit here in a video to teenagers and tell them, I have an abundance mindset. I don't want to live in that scarcity. If you want to be in scarcity and you want to save, go ahead and do that. I'm saying some people have to keep track of their finances. If keeping track of your finances is scarce, I'm scarce. Being 100% cognitively aware of what is going on around me and in my money, if that's what scarce is, I'm scarce. But teaching people that the abundance mindset is ignoring their financial reality is horribly, I don't even want to use the T word, toxic. Ugh. That's setting people up for failure. And especially in a video to teenagers. These teenagers are using their parents' credit cards or getting cash from their parents. When they go to college, no one taught them financial success except Iman Gadzhi that said, go get that because you're going to become a millionaire. And they're going to be broke as a biscuit.
The next money tip for you to become a millionaire is to have coffee in affluent places. Go and have a coffee in an expensive hotel or a very fancy cafe in a super nice area. Because listen, your Starbucks is going to cost $4 and it's not going to be very inspiring, that's for sure. Whereas you might go to a super expensive hotel. You know, for example, here in Dubai, where I'm based, or in London, where I used to live, there's all of these nice hotels. You don't need to stay at the hotels. You don't need to spend $2,000 a night on a room. You simply go to the lobby and you have a coffee. And the coffee might cost you $8 or $10 compared to $4. But you're going to look around. You're going to see money around you. You're going to see what do wealthy people really wear. Not Gucci and Balenciaga and all this and that. I mean, like really like properly wealthy people. You're going to start to realize the really wealthy people, they wear stuff like this. Loro Piana, Zegna, Brunello, Tom Ford, these sort of brands. They want to blend in. They don't want big logos and this and that. They don't want to scream.
I wear pretty plain clothes. Oh, I need to drop the hat. Too gaudy, too much logos on it. I'm millionless, but I kind of fit in. I fit in a little bit. I kind of fit the vibe. How's my form? Do you want to have coffee with me?
Just simply through osmosis, you're going to start to get a feeling. You're going to start to get an understanding for how do these people move? How do they carry themselves? You know, it's funny.
What is he talking about? This man said go to rich people's zoo. Because you'll see how they dress and how they move. That's what I do when I go to the zoo. I like to see the animals and how they move around. And then this man used the word osmosis? In biology, osmosis is the movement of water molecules from a solution with a high concentration of water molecules to a solution with a lower concentration of water molecules through a cell's partially permeable membrane. Osmosis, I shouldn't say this, osmosis does not apply here. This is bro science. It's just a good energy. Energy doesn't mean vibe. It never has. Osmosis doesn't mean floating around and you're bumping shoulders with people that wear blank white shirts that cost $2,000. And because of osmosis, you're making money.
So just simply through osmosis, you're going to start to get a feeling. You're going to start to get an understanding for how do these people move? How do they carry themselves? And listen in, it's very interesting. Even just hear how wealthy people order. They order in a different way. There's a conviction. They have a different tonality in the way that they order. They even have a different pace. The pacing of what they're saying is different than if you just go to some regular, normal establishment.
This man said order. They order with a different conviction. We're going to do millionaire practice. Waiter. I would like a cappuccino. Cappuccino consists of equal parts froth, equal parts milk, and equal parts espresso. And I want that cappuccino delivered in a beautiful cup. And you know what else, waiter, I want? I want a croissant. I want a croissant, damn it. And it's going to make my day. Your croissant and cappuccino with equal parts milk, froth, and espresso is going to make my day. That is my order. How's my form? I'm gonna order with more conviction now every time. There's two sides of this coin. I can almost guarantee you, everyone that watches Iman Gadzhi has a necessity for speed. They have a necessity for satisfaction as fast as they can. And you then create a culture around your audience where, yes, they can go buy your product. They can go buy your How to Become a Millionaire in a Teenager product for $5.97 course, but do they go through it? What's the completion rate? Are they actually participating in their own success? Or are they expecting that watching videos that say, here's how to make $1 million is what's going to be most beneficial to them? I think it actually does the opposite. If anything, it trains the brain the same way TikTok does, that you need instant gratification as fast as possible. If this course feels too long or feels too difficult, making $1 million shouldn't be this difficult. So I'm not gonna finish this course. This course is just a lot right now. I'm just gonna go out and hustle. I'm gonna go watch more videos. I'm gonna comment and be like, all right, kings, let's make $10,000 a month this year. We got this. That's the culture you're creating in an audience with high desires of satisfaction. Now, I'm not saying Iman Gadzhi has all these horrible ideas and that every single one of them are bad. I think some of them are actually really, really good. Talked about investing in that video, talked about building a valuable skill, all things I'm super for. But the titling and packaging mixed with the abundance mindset and the osmosis of energy and vibes and wealth completely neglects the fact that, one, you should absolutely build a valuable skill. Two, to sustain yourself while you are trying to generate revenue, you should be saving. You should be doing your budget. You don't just need to be living in abundance mindset. And three, it creates a culture for that person where they believe they deserve something fast. When in reality, the thing that sounds harder, like giving value for a lot of years, coming alongside your client, is probably going to be the more successful version of that. That's my thoughts. I want to know what you guys think down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing so you don't miss a thing.